The following episode of Murphy contains violence and strong language.
First 3 Years Productions.
Murphy, created by Alexandra Munroe. Episode 5, There Was Music in Her Eyes. Written by Annie Vee. I thought the nightmare was over in Ireland. I was wrong.
People are disappearing left and right.
In Dublin?
Yes, and I know the reason why. There's a festival that started last year. It's more for tourists, and of course they decided to have it in Dublin.
So they're attracting fairies.
Fairies?
Yes. They lure people into the fairy realm.
Really? I thought they were friendly.
The Dullahan is out for your head, and he's a fairy.
That thing is a fairy? Where's the fairy dust? Is that where they appear?
Fairies hide away from humans, but when people wander towards a sea portal, things can get messy.
Sea portal?
They lead into the fairy realm. If our hunch is right, you'll be able to see one.
This sounds like a big cleanup.
It is. Maybe with the connection to the fairy world, we could be closer to finding that name for you, Jack.
My Nana always told me never to go towards seaports, and here I am going directly towards one.
Never seen a small fairy before. Fairies can't help but be mischievous, though. There's nothing I can do about that. I was just so shocked that they would even allow a festival so close to a sea portal.
Ah, yes, do you have any rooms with 3 beds?
Yes, we have the penthouse suite.
We don't need something like that.
We'll take it.
You're going to need more coins. Don't you have a card or something?
Me whole bag for you. There's some extra in there as well. Been saving this for 10 years.
Okay. Yeah, here's the key. If there's change, I'll send it up to you.
Elliot, are you all right?
I don't think he is. After settling into our very large room, Elliot insisted on us going out and having fun around the city. It was hard after everything that happened with the Dullahan. It didn't feel right.
What can I get you?
4 of your finest black stuff.
4?
You look like you need a little extra.
In a way, maybe Elliot didn't want to treat this time differently. He just wanted to enjoy what time he had left with his best friend.
Here you are.
Here you are, Jack. And Murphy, 2 for you. Murphy, why are you crying? Don't tell me that's the strongest drink you've had.
Huh? What? I'm fine. Give me that. I thought I could try and make things as normal as possible for Jack, in case this was his last year. Just one more.
Murphy, I think it's time to cut you off.
Oh, Mr. Posh-ass Sherwood, lighten up. I'll get us another dinky of gin, right?
Gin.
I'm not carrying you sorry asshats back to the hotel. Remember, we have a job to do.
We have a job to do, mister. My soul is... Gin! Fish girl.
Gin!
What is wrong with you two?
Have a little bit of fun, Cracker Jack. Much more appropriate, don't you think, Sherwood? Messy collars will make you look younger.
Hey, keep your hands off my...
Murphy? Merlyn Murphy? What? Billie, is that you? Yes!
Already, shit-faced I see reminds me of my time in Parliament.
Oh, gin. I have gin. Here you are, lady. Ooh. Who is this?
Billie Rosenthal, another agent from the European section.
Pleasure to meet you, Billie. Jack Sherwood.
Rosenthal? You're Irish? Really? Elliot! O'Donnell, at your service, my lady.
Burn and somewhat raised, O'Donnell. Why have you come to Dublin, Murphy?
People are idiots. I've been going missing. There are fairy mounds not too far out.
I understand, yes. Oh, Murphy. I am here for the same reason. I need to go out and investigate fairy mounds far outside of the city.
Oh, right. Anyway, a drink for you.
Billie.
Right, Billie. Excuse me, sir.
How many pubs have you been to here?
Not many. My lady?
I can count on my hands how many times I have puked over the bridge into the river.
Elliot is, well, from the country.
Oh, stop embarrassing me, boy. Oh, you're gonna make me blush.
Maybe we should play a game.
A game!
Oh, are we sure about that game, Murphy?
You bet your ass. I will beat you at your own game.
Fine. Elliot, be a dear and get us some more gin, will you?
You got it, Rose.
Still, Billie.
Gin!
Ooh, what game are we playing?
Hush. Posh man.
I'm back. Shots are here. Let's go.
This was the game Billie had beaten me at too many times. You have to move around the glasses, picking two of them as your highballs. If the other person guesses the two correctly, you must take one of the shots. If they guess incorrectly, they have to take a shot. It keeps going until you run out of shots to take. What? How did you guess that?
Take the shot, Murphy.
You suck. Again.
Elliot, my boy, more gin, please.
Am I Elliot the gin boy to you?
I win.
Again.
Elliot.
I know, shut it.
Damn it! It's the left one.
It's the left one.
You almost got me, Murphy. Tomorrow morning, yeah?
Tomorrow morning, then. Oh, where'd you get that necklace?
Get what?
The shiny thingy on your neck.
Nothing. Tomorrow morning we go.
Tomorrow morning, outside of town?
Yep, got it. Billie, the expert on fairies. I wonder what would have happened if she was with us when we met the Dullahan. Would she have found a way out? Would Jack's life not be cut short? Would she have lost respect for me for having lost so much so far? Did I see a medallion on her?
Gin, Murphy. From the way back.
I'm gonna puke. Fuck. Will the bagpipes stop? My head is spinning.
Bagpipes?
The bagpipes played along with my hangover. How I wished more than anything I could have had a bacon, egg, and cheese right then. But to the fairy mound we must go, we must go.
A new day has risen. It's time to go hunt. It's time to go hunt fairies.
Morning, Elliot.
What the hell?
Right, let's go, sods. Can't have Billie waiting for us all day.
Where did you get a kazoo?
While you sorry maggots were sleeping your lives away, I went out and got me some good old-fashioned Celtic instruments.
That's not Celtic. That's a kazoo. A child's toy.
Hush, boyo.
Give me 5 minutes, Elliot.
I will be unleashing my incredible musical capabilities in 5 minutes. Just you wait.
Murphy, really quick, I have to ask.
Can't talk. I am up against kazoos. Elliot was trying his best to be normal. Jack too. But I saw Billie wearing a medallion. God, we need that name.
Murphy! Are you almost done in there?
Coming. I'm here. Jesus Christ. We finally met with Billie, and she still outdrinks me. She looked radiant as ever with her bright red hair, not a dark circle under her bright blue eyes.
So, Billie, Murphy, where are we going?
About an hour out to the border. Fairies are attracted to music and beautiful shiny objects, like this festival. We're looking for any signs leading to Fairy Mountain, mushrooms and circles, rocks, or anything else suspicious in nature. The sheep hurtle varies. There may be a chance that they're hiding in a tree somewhere.
Right. Directly to the portals. Right. Good.
Aha! Too scared? I guess you don't have the bollocks.
No, listen. I'm smart. There's a difference.
Wait till you meet a banshee!
Knock it off!
I wondered if Billie has encountered the Dullahan. What if she was with us when we met him? Would we have gotten away? Billie, those mushrooms.
That's not possible. They're too close to the city.
We've only been walking here for 15 minutes.
You two are going to hide out in the bushes. I don't see a portal nearby, but we are near. We will hide out and see if anyone is being lured towards a location.
You got it.
Billie. Yes. Have you ever encountered the Dullahan?
What? Shh. No.
Billie's eyes were deadlocked on the fairy mound, but there was no movement on her face. I know her. She's lying.
So, haven't seen any pixie dust or...
Anyone passing through?
Just wait.
We've been waiting for almost an hour.
Do they throw dust?
No, Jack.
Let's go.
I'm sorry, Billie.
They're probably just a bit shy today.
Right back into the festival where people were laughing, eating, and having a great time. They had no idea they were in danger.
Ah, yes, you, sir. Whiskey, yeah? For you, Jackie Boyle?
Fine.
Murphy, nothing for you.
No, I think last night did it for me.
You've gone soft on me, Murphy. Your frown is absolutely scaring me. What happened?
Where did you get that emblem?
Emblem?
The one on your necklace? I was looking at her neck and it wasn't there anymore. Must have been my drunken imagination from yesterday. I needed to get it together.
Billie, I have your point.
Right over!
Murphy,
Yes?
Billie, is she, trustworthy?
Absolutely.
I saw the medallion too.
Huh?
It's quite obvious when you're deep in thought. You look like you have nothing going on inside your head. It's dreadful. It's odd how Billie appeared right at the opportune time.
Well, Europe's HQ is much tighter than the United States. We're too spread out, so it takes time to decide on what field agents to send out.
Well, something I've learned as a detective is that coincidences are rare. That's my pint on the bar. You sure are drinking a lot tonight, huh, Elliot?
Did you expect anything different from me?
You have a point.
How are you?
I feel dreadful as hell. I just got my freedom and now it's being taken away.
We're gonna find the name. I won't let you down, Jack.
You better. Or else I'm going to haunt your bloody ass for eternity.
Well, we've got to make sure that doesn't happen, don't we?
The crowd was watching as the players were marching through the streets, some kind of pipes blazing through the air. Everyone in the crowd reminded me of sardines. Wait a second. I could have missed this person. How did I almost miss her? I ran as fast as I could. I could feel my feet touch the ground, aligning with the music. I thought maybe if I just follow the sound of the music, I can catch up to her.
Murphy, where? Oh, no. We have a zombie. I'm coming, Murphy!
Billie, if you ever check out... Where'd they go?
Are you kidding me?
Oh, over there. I see him running.
Better be some pixie dust over there.
When someone's in a trance, it's important to always follow them to the source. You shouldn't break someone out of the trance. They'd just run the risk of being in a trance again. She was way ahead of us, though. The sea portal. A beautiful weeping willow tree. Beyond, into the bark. That was where the sound of the fiddle was coming from. But there was somebody else already there. Some person sitting right next to it, playing a fiddle. He had long hair, braided down over his shoulder, swaying in front of the suspender straps down the front of his button-down shirt. The rest of him was covered by a long cloak. He looked at the tranced woman and beckoned her close to him with his fiddle. His fiddle. He was playing so close to the portal.
Let us play.
I want to show you something. Isn't the music beautiful?
Stop! Stop playing!
Oh, you want me to stop playing?
What the hell is going on? Murphy, he picked up speed and so did the poor woman being lured in.
Looks like fun.
Do you enjoy the music?
Elliot! Wake up, Elliot! He has you in a trance too! God, he's strong!
Keep hold of him, Jack!
You, yes, you. Would you like to dance with me?
Dance, 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 dance.
No! Let the poor girl go!
How fun is this? You dance so well when you're in a trance.
Billie, help Jack hold Elliot back. I have to stop this. Enough! I watched before my eyes as the musician in a swift dance move spins and pushes this girl into the hole in the bark. The portal, which closed as she disappeared into it. She's entered the land of the fairies. What are you doing?
Me?
Do you know how dangerous this is?
The sea, they sing to me. Music is their virtue and gain. I am the one who must play, for they are so small you could hit them with a nail.
Listen here, we could take you in a second away from your bloody fairies. What the hell's going on? Answer me, you asshat!
I don't believe asses have a hat, silly.
Just like that. He was gone.
Hey, guys. Is that the portal? You know I didn't want to go near that thing.
Shut up, you idiot.
Jack, you're hugging a little too tight.
Who are you? The one who must play. After that encounter, we felt defeated. We dragged ourselves back to the pub. There were too many things running around in my brain. Jack had 1 year left. This weird musician helping fairies. The emblem. What does it all mean?
I don't understand.
I was in a trance.
That weird fella must have cast some kind of spell on you.
And we lost someone to that spell.
The portal. It shouldn't have been that close. It's closer than I originally thought.
This isn't adding up. Fairies would never come this close.
We're falling behind again, aren't we?
Jack.
We keep failing. We failed your friend, didn't we, Elliot?
Well,
Jack, please.
All that would be left behind is just a stream of failures.
We are going to save these people, Jack. And you.
I am not sure what is going on. But yes, I am determined we will save the people. And you. I'll be back.
Elliot, what do you think of Billie?
Oh, I think she's a fine lady. Why?
She has the emblem. If there's any piece of jewelry I'm focused on, it's that medallion.
Sometimes, making a decision on an empty stomach only brings you round in circles. Soda bread, something nice and light for us to eat. Nothing too fancy. We can still think while munching.
Oh, agreed. We just have to figure out our next course of action.
There's probably something we missed with the mounds. We were caught up in how close they were, we didn't get a chance to truly examine them. There's something waiting for us there.
I agree. To investigate them? I don't feel good waiting around to witness another person go off into that trance.
Let's head off then.
Here are the mushrooms.
Just as we left them. Everyone look around to see if you can find any clues.
You got it, partner.
I had never looked more closely at dirt before. There aren't many monsters that call for dirt observation. I wonder if fairies are as small as the musician said.
The mounds have been moved.
How do you know that?
You see how the dirt here doesn't match with the dirt under the mushrooms? They're a different color.
Do you think the fairies did this?
Although mischievous, they would never dare cross to our world. There must have been someone or something else that could have had a hand with this.
I see. Let's look for anything that could indicate interference.
You got it, boss.
Just get looking.
Been a while since I played in dirt. I feel young again.
What? Carlila?
What you got over there?
This amethyst. I recognize this.
What's it from?
I recognize it from base. This is from the collection lab. We collect samples of each item used for both warding off and attracting monsters.
This isn't from out here, right?
No. The initials on the back definitely indicate it came from the lab.
Aren't they attracted to shiny objects?
That part is true.
Billie? Do you have any idea what's going on here?
Excuse me?
It just doesn't add up to me. You know so much about fairies and your emblem.
What? Murphy, you were asking me about it earlier, weren't you?
Yes, I was. Its insignia is associated with dark magic.
Murphy, you sound like one of our old teachers. All things don't have the same meaning. We've spoken about this before when we learned about the witch trials.
I'm trusting my gut on this one. We found an identical medallion by the scene of dead vampires.
There isn't anything you're hiding from us, right?
No. What reason would I have to? You think I have something to do with their disappearances?
No, Billie. It just doesn't make sense. Where did you get your medallion?
Well, if you give me a second, I will explain this to you.
Explain it.
Murphy, this is the new emblem for the European section of the Parliament.
What?
We changed our name and symbol recently.
Why wasn't I informed of this?
You've been off the grid for months, Murphy.
That's strange that Murphy hasn't even heard of the change in leadership.
If I am so suspicious, Jack, why would I have saved Elliot back there?
To throw us off.
Jack, enough. I've known Billie for a long time. She would never do anything to mess with fairies.
Fine. We know someone has been moving the mounds. Seems like they were trying to lure the fairies here. Let's stake out back in Dublin. We may be able to catch people coming and leaving this way.
You got it, boss.
It's fair to split our groups by field agents. You both will be able to tell who's in a trance better than either of us. Murphy and I will hide out on the western side of town. Elliot, you and Billie will be on the eastern side. Does that work?
Yes, boss.
Elliot, I swear if you call me boss one more time...
Boss.
The commotion from earlier had subsided, and everyone retired to bed. Not us, though. We were on Fairy Watch. What's going on with you, Crackerjack?
Watching the streets currently.
No, you, Dingus.
Dingus? What is a dingus? Some weird American mumbo-jumbo I know nothing about.
It's what you are. You're on edge.
Forgive me. Billie isn't suspicious. I can't help but feel like all of this is connected to the name we need to find.
I agree. But it's okay to also admit that you're scared.
Scared?
What are we looking for here exactly?
People walking like zombies?
Zombies? Do those exist?
Nope.
Oh. Want some?
No. I am focusing.
Why do all of you starve yourselves, encountering sirens, werewolves, vampires, and you people never eat a single thing?
Must be the fact I am facing things that can kill me in an instant.
Suppose so. Don't take anything Jack says personally, by the way. He's going through a rough time.
Sure sounds like it. He's a cop, right?
Not anymore.
Oh, really now?
He left everything behind to hunt monsters with Murphy.
Seriously? And she trusts someone who has no knowledge of monsters?
Supposedly they're childhood friends.
Strange. Murphy never mentioned having a childhood friend. I wonder if he knew Murphy's parents.
Her parents?
The greatest scientists in Parliament. They were with the European section for a bit, but we're unsure of where they went. I have always wanted to meet them. I'm jealous of Sherwood if he got the chance.
Murphy speaks very little about her family. We're trying to find someone, though, in a bit of a time crunch.
Do you know who?
Not a clue. But the Dullahan does.
The Dullahan? I'm sorry, what?
If I've cheated death, I've cheated death. I just wish I knew how.
Yeah. We all want to make sure that you're going to make it, Jack. You know that, right?
Of course. I already told Elliot I'd haunt him until the day he dies. Don't think you'd get a free pass.
I had no idea that the European division had changed their name. I don't know what field agents would have to do with this. My parents were a part of the European division for a short amount of time.
They were? Where are they now?
I don't know. They disappeared. I don't want to talk about it.
Sorry. Do you think the European division is being framed?
Why? Do you think so?
Perhaps. All I know is we are one step closer to finding that name.
We are. I just hope everyone at the European headquarters is safe.
Do not fret, Murphy. We are going to get to the bottom of this. I promise.
Right. Besides, who can stop a group of 2 former detectives and a Lyco of the Parliament? Anything is possible with a team like ours.
That's the spirit. Odd question, but have you ever screamed out my name?
Excuse me?
So we have to find the name of this person within a year to appease the Dullahan and keep Jack's soul.
I don't believe it.
Believe it? That's why Jack was a wee bit grumpy earlier.
I see. You found another emblem where vampires went missing?
Taken and killed, yes. The Dullahan said the name was associated with someone involved in that emblem.
He did say that. Like... I have also encountered the Dullahan before.
And you live to tell the tale?
It wasn't my time to go, but... it was someone else I knew that was with me on that mission.
Ah. I'm sorry.
There is a lot of loss with being a field agent. Take care of Murphy for me. She acts strong and completely carefree, but there is a lot of loss we've all gone through.
I will. It must be hard. Battling creatures I've only heard about in fairy tales.
It's a way of living, I guess.
You hear that? Sounds like footsteps.
I do. We've got to follow them, quickly.
There's 3 of them being lured? Is that even possible?
You don't mess with fairy magic.
Jack, that's gross of you to say. All you have to ask is if you would like me to...
Murphy! Look out there. Do they look like they're in a trance?
They all have those dead eyes. We have to go after them. 3 of them. This was bad. We had to be careful. I didn't know where the magic was coming from, but we had an advantage since we knew where the sea portal was. We could do this. 2 detectives. 2 field agents.
Shit. We have to go towards the portal. We know they're going there for sure.
I just hope Jack and Murphy are going to be there too.
No way. There's a mound with missing mushrooms. There's no planting near here.
What does that mean?
It means that the fairies have abandoned this area. What is going on? This powder. It's used to recreate the magic that attracts fairies to come visit the mounds. The lab was experimenting with this stuff to try and rehabilitate them.
One of your friends might have been here already then. Maybe someone's trying to frame you folks. Found another one of these emblems in the bushes.
Oh, I was the only one who took interest in this mission. Everyone is terrified of fairies at home base.
Huh? Sorry, lady. Maybe someone was just coming out to help?
I doubt it.
Are we lost?
Did we go too far?
I was following you.
And I was following you.
Well, we were following each other and now we need to go back. Come on, let's try this way.
I hope Murphy was fast enough.
Who's there? My friends? Come to play? Adair!
So, you all have come to me. Incredible! Do you want to dance, little lady?
How are you doing this?
Listen closer and you will find.
Enough with the bullshit! What are you doing? Why are you trying to take these innocent people?
There is a world with many eyes, and eternal flames rise, a place you have known. If you knew of the arch after the thought, would you rot?
Billie rot. Jack, Sherwood. Adair.
You've brought your friends again, how delightful. Please, tell me a song, a prayer, perhaps a story.
What are you doing with the Court of the Veiled? Are you holding someone hostage? Did you have them move the mounds?
Court of the Veiled?
What a good name. Very intricate, the mounds. Haven't they always aligned here?
What?
So you're not involved with the movement of the mounds?
No. I dare not touch their precious mounds. The thought of what they would do to me is terrifying. I help bring people in, to be with them, to be with me, so we can dance and play music all together. I want to try something. Oh, Sherwood, will you let me play with you a bit?
How do you know Jack's name?
The sea, they let me see what they see.
The mounds? The mounds are not right.
Jack, no, be careful. This is how they got me earlier.
Did your other big fairy friend tell you my name?
Other fairy friend? What do you mean? And why are you not affected by my playing? You are just no fun at all. Little lady, come here.
Magic? Magic? It is.
This was a strong trance. Nothing like I had ever felt before. I had to stay strong, hold out, and breathe, just like how I was taught.
Murphy?
I got this. Just give me a second.
It's okay, Billie. She's got this.
He just had to keep it going. He was only going to hurt himself.
Let them in.
Let them in. Let them in. Let them in.
Are you excited? I am so thrilled for you.
Not as thrilled as I am. That fiddle is mine.
Oh, dear!
Jack! Elliot, those people are collapsing!
My fiddle! How dare you destroy it?
Check their pulses!
Calm. It isn't safe for you.
What's wrong? The balance. Let them know. They need to know. Reset the balance.
You're done. Now spit it out. Why are you doing this?
There is a world with many eyes, and eternal flames rise, a place you have known. If you knew of the arch after the thought, would you rot?
Still not talking? I was watching him. The tree. Enveloping around him, holding him into a tight hug. He was laughing still, and held out one bit for me.
Tell them to come home now.
For what you seek, swim alongside the brown trout, deep in the river past a fin, or 2, or 4. A hidden door.
Brown trout? What? No. No way. That's a myth.
So you would say? I would rather not be pushed back in while I'm gone.
I watched as his eyes went from full of light and fire to pure terror as his whole body was sucked into the portal. And then
Murphy!
Jack. I think we did it.
Murphy, why do you look so scared?
We were able to find a way to bring everyone back to Dublin safely. Thankfully, Jack and Elliot brought back the poor tourists on the ground. Billie and I had to take care of the dirty work.
I never thought I'd actually have to use one of these.
Me neither. Billie placed her iron bar diagonally across in the opening of the willow tree. My turn. I took out my bar and wedged it through the opening, and then... For just a moment, I heard something, and then I placed my iron bar, locking the sea portal for good.
Murphy, are you all right? You look like one of those zombies Elliot is bringing back.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Everyone is at the hospital being cared for. Told them they were found wandering the woods.
Do any of them remember?
Didn't seem like it.
Billie, you said something when we were talking to the musician. You said something about the Court of the Veiled.
That is the name of the European division.
Who came up with that name?
Beats me.
So, that musician left me a riddle. I don't know how he would know this, but he was talking about brown trout and fins.
Are we going fishing?
No. I think he was leaving us a clue.
Brown trout.
Trout is everywhere.
Oh, me Donna used to catch huge trout, the size of your head. Well, Jack's head. His head is substantially bigger than yours, fish girl.
That can't be true. Nasty is a myth.
That's what I said. No one has been able to locate the beast.
Are we going off of what this mental fiddle player said right before he got sucked up into another world? The Loch Ness Monster?
It's the only thing I have to go off of, and if the musician is right, we may encounter that name.
I don't know if I like the sound of this.
I definitely don't, but we don't have much of a choice.
You're going to Loch Ness to find the monster no one has found before. The monster that doesn't exist.
I don't know what else to do. Jack's life is at stake.
If you're sure, fine. We'll go.
Scotland. Fine by me.
Murphy.
I think this is crazy too, Billie. Do we have anyone there who can help us?
Magnus Gillivray. He's the only one who works there. Just give the code. He'll be able to help you.
Thanks, Billie. We said our goodbyes to Billie. She said that she wanted to go speak with her headquarters about the emblems being found. I was still unsure of what was going on. What happened in Ireland all felt like a daydream. Nothing seemed real. The man who plays, who is he? Why did he help the fairies? Why did he choose to help me?
Almost overnight, seemingly 20 people turned up around the Carlow border after having gone missing for a week during the festival. Almost out of thin air. The authorities are still looking
Do you hear
into how
that?
such an occurrence happened.
Did the fairies give the people back?
Festivities in Dublin have been cancelled.
I
The investigation into how
don't
these
know.
people went missing.
I wish to never ever see a fairy again for as long as I live.
Murphy Episode 5, There Was Music in Her Eyes, was written by Annie Vee and directed by Alexandra Munroe. Featured in the cast were Emma Grace Myers as Merlyn Murphy, Dan Vasquez as Jack Sherwood, Drew Burt as Elliot O'Donnell, Soren Correia as Adair, and Angela Strauman as Billie Rosenthal. Also featured in the cast were Elyssa Eliseo, Daniela Franceschetti, Addy Jenkins, and Lucas Yudman. Adair's Fiddle was performed by Noah Green. Murphy was produced by Alexandra Munroe and Annie Vee. Dialect coaching by Antone Correia. Music, sound design, and music supervision by Dennis S. Mowers. Songs featured in Murphy Episode 5 include Fiddle DD by Silverman Sound, used under a Creative Commons license. Honeycomb by the Vigilance Committee. Lively Tavern by Alexander Nakarada, used under a Creative Commons license. And The Soldier's Song, as performed by the Dublin Fire Brigade Pipe Band, recorded by Carl Morton. Production and post-production were realized by Dennis S. Mowers Music, LLC in Brooklyn, New York. This is Alexandra Munroe.